This episode is brought to you by CuriosityStream. Get free access to Nebula, our new streaming service, when you sign up for CuriosityStream at the link below. Millions of people around the world grew up watching movies like Star Wars, where people in galaxies far, far away inhabit a reality far different from our own. From light-speed travel to space battles to strange alien species, sci-fi is full of impossible, or at least very strange, phenomena. But there's one thing that Star Wars came very close to getting right: existing on a planet with two suns. In this episode, we're going to take a look at what it would be like if Earth orbited two stars instead of one. Circumbinary planets, or planets which orbit two stars, are actually fairly common. Believe it or not, 4 out of every 5 stars we see in the night sky are actually 2 or more stars orbiting together. Some people even think Earth used to have 2 suns, the one we see today and a smaller star called Nemesis that has long since disappeared. The only problem with these binary star systems is that, as far as we know, their planets are always gas giants. Take Kepler 16b, for example. This planet is a fascinating case because it not only orbits 2 roughly sun-like stars, it also resides within their habitable zone. The only reason people aren't freaking out about this real-life Tatooine is that it's not a rocky planet like Earth. It's a gas giant twice the mass of Jupiter. Even the smallest circumbinary planet we found, Kepler 453b, is larger than Neptune. Because of this fact, scientists aren't yet sure whether a rocky planet could form in the chaotic space around a binary star. But assuming it could happen, and assuming Earth was one such planet, what would life be like with 2 suns? First, let's establish the most stable possible environment for our planet. Finding the right balance between the 2 stars would be critical in sustaining life. If one star was significantly larger than the other, we could be pulled in by its gravity. Or if neither star was very large, Earth could escape their gravitational pull and drift off into space. What if both stars were the size of our current sun? Well, we're on the right track, but 2 stars of that size and power would run the risk of making Earth too hot. The best scenario would be having 2 stars of the same size, but each only 85% the mass of our sun. But wait, wouldn't that still be much brighter and more dangerous than our current sun? Surprisingly, no. Luminance is heavily affected by mass. Doubling the mass of a star would increase its brightness by a factor of 16. So reducing the mass of each of the stars by 15% would yield a pair of stars each 50% as luminous as our sun. This combination would allow a similar climate to what we experience now, with a few caveats, which we'll get into in a minute. Since the binary star's mass would be considerably greater than that of our single sun, the force of gravity exerted on the Earth would be more intense. We'd be drawn closer to the stars, not dangerously so, but enough to reduce the length of a year from 365 days to somewhere around 280. But what about the planet's orbit? Could we maintain a stable orbit with 2 stars pulling on the Earth as they orbit each other? Well, if we take Kepler 16b as our example again, the answer seems to be yes. It appears that as long as the distance between the stars and the planet is more than 4 times greater than the distance between the 2 stars, the orbit would remain stable, because the planet would simply orbit the binary star's center of mass instead of being tugged by 2 different forces. If we assume that the 2 stars orbit each other at a distance of roughly 5 million kilometers, they would complete their orbits about every 10 days. And as seen from Earth, we'd get an unusual eclipse every 5 days as one star passes in front of the other. These weekly eclipses would last 5 or 6 hours and reduce the overall light hitting the Earth by about 30 to 40%. Enough to make eclipse days chilly, but not enough to dramatically influence the overall climate of the planet. Because of their proximity to each other, there would only ever be about 2 degrees of separation at most between the suns in the sky as seen from Earth. That would cast slight double shadows, but not as extreme as something like stadium lights where the light is coming from completely opposite directions. The 2 stars would likely appear to be slightly different colors, and sunsets would be something to behold. They wouldn't be as large in the sky or quite as striking as in Star Wars, but pretty darn close. Maybe there's a circumbinary rocky planet out there somewhere with intelligent life wondering what it's like to have 1 star. We'll probably never know. If you're as fascinated by the sun as I am, I highly recommend you check out the documentary Our Violent Sun on CuriosityStream. It's a really interesting mini-doc about the unbelievable power of our parent star. If you watch my videos, you'll know that I'm a big fan of CuriosityStream. It's an online streaming service with thousands of nonfiction titles from some of the best filmmakers in the game. I've recently partnered with CuriosityStream to build my new car show, Grand Test Auto, that I host with Joseph from Real Life Lore. Grand Test Auto is available right now on Nebula, a streaming platform built by and for independent creators like CGP Grey, Polyphonic, Real Engineering, Wendover Productions, and of course, Second Thought and Real Life Lore, among others. Because we all appreciate how supportive our fans are, CuriosityStream is offering a free Nebula subscription with every purchase of a year-long CuriosityStream membership. With this bundle, you get the best of both worlds. CuriosityStream is home to high production value documentaries and nonfiction work, whereas Nebula is a place for educational YouTubers to try new things and experiment with different formats. things the YouTube algorithm would punish us for. CuriosityStream loves independent creators and wants to help us grow our platform, so they're offering Second Thought fans free access to Nebula when you sign up at curiositystream.com/secondthought. When you sign up for CuriosityStream, you get instant access to thousands of nonfiction titles like Miniverse, and you'll get to watch a bunch of new episodes from Grand Theft Auto, as well as other great Nebula originals like Working Titles, a series dedicated to breaking down popular TV show intros. By signing up for CuriosityStream, you'll be helping not just me, but the entire educational community, as we work together to build a place where we can create exciting new content that just wouldn't be possible on YouTube. Give it a try by signing up using the link below. I promise you'll love it.